Hey there, it's Get Smarter, the show where I tell you guys about some nerdy content, usually secular, but this time it's a bit more politics-based content that I enjoyed a lot. And in case you missed it, here's an opportunity for you to find some good stuff on YouTube without having to just, search randomly and hope that you find something good. So the video that I want to recommend this week is on the channel MTV. It's entitled White People. The official name is, let me just look at it really quick. White People Official Full Documentary MTV. That's the full name of it. And it's 41 minutes in length. It's, it's MTV quality film work and audio, everything else. And the reason why I wanted to recommend it is, one, I found it and it was really nerdy and it made me think a lot and I enjoyed it, which are all the criteria for getting on a Get Smarter recommendation. But I think I wanted to recommend it too, just because it deals with a subject that I think a lot of kids in America especially, but generally people in America who are white, don't have an opportunity to hear these kinds of ideas and see these kinds of conversations because of the structures that we have. So the documentary itself, I'll come back to that in a second. Just to let you know, I'm going to read from the little blip here, that White People is a groundbreaking documentary on race that aims to answer the question from the perspective of young white people living in America today. The film follows Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist and filmmaker Jose Antonio Vargas as he travels across the country to get this complicated conversation started. And the focus here on white people is, it's not boring, it's just a bunch of white kids telling their experiences or white people telling their experiences. It's a larger examination of the way that the discussion around race works in America as a function of or as a consequence, I should say, of the fact that most white people live in a white bubble. That the average person in America will live in a city that's over 75% white. I think 77% is the number he gave. Most white people in their circle of friends, it's 91% white. And so we're born into, more often than not, into white family with white relatives. We live in a neighborhood that's white. All of our friends around us are white. And so it's really difficult to have a conversation about race if you're sort of not having an opportunity to interact with people who have different ethnic backgrounds. But that doesn't also mean that your experience of your perception of race and your experience of race in America is somehow, I think talking about it is what this documentary wants to get at, and how people perceive race relations and how they perceive benefits, advantages and disadvantages in the society, and who benefits from things like scholarships aimed at people based on their ethnicity. Are white kids really being hurt by that? Does the data bear that out? And because this documentary is really data-led, it's another reason why it gets the Christie stamp of approval. The person, the Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist and filmmaker, cites data, cites statistics. So I would definitely recommend that for you. I will put, I already have the link in the description box. I'm heading out now, so when I come back later, I'll put it in a card in one of the corners. I always forget which corner I'm going to put it in, but because all right, here's the thing about the cards. The cards always go in the same place, but this video, as I'm seeing it, it's mirrored. So if I put up something that has words on it, to me it looks mirrored. So I'm not always sure which direction I'm meant to be pointing in the cards. That's why I can never tell which corner the cards are in. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for watching to the end, you guys. I've been Christy. You've been awesome, and I'll see you soon. Enjoy the documentary. Bye. Stop. There's a stop button. Okay, now really.